Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you enjoying your, Wednesday? I woke up to some interesting news across the sports world. I was a little kind of shocked by it, but basically the titles were the Kansas City Chiefs are looking for a new running back, a new backfield, whatever, like looking to acquire something at trade deadline. It's a little puzzling to me, right? Because I'm going to show you here in a second. Um, Let me see here. Hang on, give me. Um, well, I'll just say because I just think that's fantasy. Some of the names. Let me type this real quick. I'll tell you. Um, some of the names they're kicking around. Trade stuff is always rumors anyway, right? But some of the people being mentioned is Hall, Jaylen Wright. I know Hall's fast. I don't think he's been in the league that long. Uh, Not sure who Wright is. Jaylen Wright. And then Alvin Kamara. He's been around for a while, but he's not really been impactful for years. And his best years are way beyond him because Drew Breece retired it. But anyway, maybe if you got Kamara, maybe, and then obviously if you could ever get like a Shaquan Barkley or something, that would be a no-brainer. But it seems a little fantasy land to me, right? And this is why I flip over here and I look. I'm going to show you with my camera. This was Monday's game, and you look here. Hunt and Isiah, your main runners, they only ran the ball 14 times. But look at their average. Hunt averaged 7 yards, and Isiah 5.1 yards a carry. Okay? So you wonder, and the other guys only ran 2 more times, but what I'm saying is then you click on Isiah here and then see the full stats for 2025. Okay? He's running 4.2 yards a carry on 163 yards, and it doesn't even show what his receiving numbers are. But if you go to, let me see here, if I can pull up the stats. Where the hell is that at? Sorry, guys. Just trying to make a point. NFL scores. Let's go there. Go here. Stats. Or box score. Am I going to do the same thing here? Okay, it's just going to do the same. Anyway, if you're looking at this, okay, through the first 5 games of the season, okay, through the first 5 games of the season, well, they played against the Chargers, tough defense, and obviously, I think it was, and then Eagles. The Eagles was the other team. Uh, the Eagles absolutely shut them down in their run game, okay? But if you just look back on all this, for about 3 weeks, so say half of the season, KC rushing has been increasing as they've taken on less potent defenses, okay? The headline just seems nutty to me. Keep in mind, KC broadly as an offensive team, right? They boast one of the best offenses in the league. I don't know anything about their offensive line, but obviously Holmes is maybe the best quarterback in the league. Their 3 main wide receivers, so 1, 2, and 3, they all run sub 4.3 speeds. They're super fast. Football is a team sport. It takes a team to win. It's not like baseball where it's very individualized. Like, those guys are so fast, right? If you just line them up on a line and told them to run a straight line down the field, few people could stick with them, right? They'd eventually get open, is my point, and get burnt for a pass. But That's why you keep your safeties back. It's a very team-driven sport. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Um, these headlines, in my opinion. But I'm not a KC fan. I'm just giving you my thoughts. I'm a Colts guy. But it just seems nutty. Like, yeah, if you could get like a Shaquan Barkley or something, like, okay, make that trade. Who wouldn't, right? But it just seems nutty to me that to see that. And remember, like I was showing you in the stats for Monday, they only ran the ball 14 times. And the averages were really good. But you only ran the ball 14 times, 7 runs each from your running back. So what I'm trying to say is, and this has always been an Andy Reid problem, going back to even years ago when he was losing a lot of games. What was his problem? Well, the guy would throw the ball 80 times a game and only run the ball 6 times a game. That was always Andy's problem. He almost always just wants to pass the ball and never run. There's not really a balance to his offense. Never has been. That's always been his criticism, especially in the years in which he was losing a lot of games. Now that he's got a QB stud who can actually, like Peyton Manning, sit back there and just lace balls to people and throw it 80 times a game, he doesn't look like such a bad coach all of a sudden. And I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm just saying he's always been a pass-heavy guy and almost never run. Oh yeah, when he wants to beast mode you and run the ball 100 times a game because you can't stop anything, that's a different situation. But this is just kooky to me. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, are you really gonna ship Hunt or Isiah, who are above average in rushing with the limited touches they have? Like, I just showed you rushing numbers because, as you can see, it's kind of hard to find receiving numbers, but they're probably over 100 yards in receiving on the season also. It just seems kooky. Like, unless you can really land somebody major, like a major running back star, the word strengthening backfield just seems hyperbolic to me. Yet, excuse you guys, it's trending all across the internet. I just find it weird. Okay? I just find it strange. That's my main problem, But I don't know, guys. What's your thought, I guess? I don't know. I really don't know. The Chiefs are overall a pretty good team, right? I mean, even defensively, they seem fairly decent. I don't know where they're ranked at, but they don't seem like they're a slouch, for example. They seem like they're decent. You still got Chris Jones on the offensive or defensive line all these years later. I remember when I was in my 20s, maybe 30s. Not my 20s. It must have been in my early 30s when he was drafted into the NFL. I'm in my 40s now. Right? He's always been a very quick defensive tackle. And matter of fact, as he's gotten older, he's like a fine wine. He's aged really well. He's even become more productive as he's gotten older. I don't know, guys. It seems like it's a little hyperbolic to be thinking we need a change. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it just, like I said, it wouldn't matter who KC got. Andy Reid will pass the ball 100% more times than he ever runs the ball. It wouldn't even matter. So I think this is a nothing burger. Don't get me wrong, teams are always trying to improve themselves. That part's probably true, but it seems like a whole bunch of a nothing burger to me. But anyway, if you're interested in sports talk and just some opinion and a little bit of analysis here and there, and you just like to talk. I mean, we're not getting mad at each other. We're just having a conversation. Call it fireside talk or something. We're just friends having a conversation. And even though I'm not a Chiefs guy personally, hit the like button and subscribe. What does it hurt, man? Maybe you'll find it interesting. I don't know. I just talk off the cuff. Look, right here, office. Nothing special about this. I don't got fancy mics or any kind of special lighting back there. It's just a guy on a cell phone shooting a video. If you like that, then maybe hit the like button and subscribe. Until then, guys, talk to you later. Have a great day at work, and always, always, God bless. Bye.